Another
ITV, Channel 13, Cable 8.
Rock and Roll Tonight is simulcast in stereo on Edmonton's only rock, K97. Welcome to Rock and Roll Tonight. Brought to you in part by Molson, Canada's name in beer since 1786. Brewers of Molson Malt.
Welcome to Rock and Roll Tonight with Graham Nash, Walter Egan, blues great Willie Dixon with a special tribute to Muddy Waters, Norton Buffalo, and Stephen Stills.
If you get down, 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 and you get confused, don't remember, child, who you've been talking to. Concentration, slip away, don't you know? Cause your sweet baby, so far away, yes she is. And there's a road, if this there comes, and the eagle flies with the dove. And if you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you will. Love the one you love, the one you will. So love the one you will. Don't you get angry, don't you be sad. Don't you sit quiet, quiet, quiet over good times that you had. That's a girl that gets to you, and she's just waiting.
Rock and Roll Tonight will return with Stephen Stills, Graham Nash, Willie Dixon, and Walter Egan right after this. Rock and Roll Tonight continues with Stephen Stills performing his legendary Buffalo Springfield song, For What It's Worth.
Over there, telling me if my fantasy might seem a little sharp one, I'm sure you've heard it all before, and I wonder what's the right form. Love song written for you, they've been going down for years, but to sing what's in my heart seems more honest than your tears. I am curious, don't wanna hurry us. I'm intrigued with us. Make this song of us. I don't care, dark star. When I met you several years ago, the times they were so strange, but I got a feeling. And you looked into my eyes one time, an instant flashing by, that we were stealing. Dark star, I see you in the morning. Dark star, sleeping next to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dark star, let the memory of the evening be the first thing that you think of when you open up your smile and see me. Dark star, yeah. And it's easy to be with you, even with the storms and rain, beneath your search for peace. I know we loved, I know we did. Let's make our time, find a word that's ours to keep. Dark star, I see you in the morning. Dark star, sleeping next to me. Yeah, yeah. Dark star, let the memory of the evening be the first thing that you think of when you open up your smile and see me. Dark star, yeah. Dark star, I see you in the morning. Dark star, sleeping next to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dark star, let the memory of the evening be the first thing that you think of when you open up your smile and see me. Dark star, hey. Dark star, woo, woo. Give me if my fantasy might seem a little sharp one. I'm sure you've heard it all before, and I wonder what's the right form. Love song written for you, and been going down for years. But to sing what's in my heart seems more honest than the tears. Dark star, dark star, dark star, dark Thank you.
Rock and Roll Tonight will be back with Stephen Stills and Graham Nash.
It was 13, 14 years ago. Me and Neil and most of the Buffalo Springfield and David Crosby went down to the Whiskey A Go-Go to hear this group that we'd all admired for years called the Hollies. Little did I know that 6 months later we'd be in the same band, and I've loved every minute of it. especially these days. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Graham Nash. Here's your new single, War Game. Can you stop your instincts? Can you and your thought control, sir? Can you
Rock and Roll Tonight is simulcast in stereo on Edmonton's only rock, K97.
We continue now with an acoustic set from Stephen Stills and Graham Nash.
It's something we've been doing for years.
All of the ladies attending the ball are requested to gaze in the faces found on your dance card. Please then remember and don't get too close to one special one. He will take your defenses and run. So we change foreigners. Time to change foreigners. Always change foreigners again. This is how most of our ladies grew up. At the country club dances, they learned how to handle the boys. Gently but firmly they learned to say no. There were 4 more young men who were waiting in the color and the noise. So we changed foreigners. Always change foreigners. Time to change foreigners ball, I'm requested to gaze in the faces found on your dance card. Please then remember and follow your list, 'cause the dear things get hurt and the broken hearts make you feel hard. So we'll change foreigners. Time to change foreigners. Oh.
Here's a song of Stevens that we recorded on the Deja Vu album. This one, in the opinion of me and David, who were there at the time, this take of Stevens of this song was so good that we didn't even want to sing with it. It was so beautiful. There's a song with Stevens called 4 and 20.
20 years ago, coming to this life, the son of a begging woman and a man who lived in strife. He was tired of being poor, and he wasn't into selling door to door, and he worked like the devil to be more. Kind of poverty now upsets me so. Night after sleepless night, I walk the floor and I wanna know why I'm so alone. Where is my woman? Can I bring home? her away. Is she gone? Morning comes the sunrise and I'm driven to my bed. See that it is empty and there's devils in my head. I embrace the many-colored beams. I grow weary of the torment and there be no peace. And I catch myself just wishing that my life would simply cease.
Feels good to play music to such kind souls. That's great. Stephen Stills.
Crossroads, trying to flag it right. I'm down to the crossroads, trying to flag it right. Nobody seems to know me, never went past me by. Crossroads, fell down on my knees. Went down to the crossroads, fell down on my knees. I said, Lord have mercy, you bless. Took a 44 on my side. Went down Rosedale, took a 44 on my side. Looking for a man, how to let us sing. Go tell my friend Bo Willie Brown. You can run, go tell my friend Bo Willie Brown. Tell her come run and leave, I'm sinking. Tell her come run and leave, I'm sinking. Tell her come run and leave, I'm sinking down. Myself a brand new aeromobile. It was custom made like a coupe de ville with a powerful motor and some hideaway wing. Push it on the button and you can make her sing. You can't catch me, no. Darling, you can't catch me. If you get too close, you know I'm going like a coupe. New Jersey turnpike in the wee hours. I was rolling slowly cause of drizzling showers. Here come a flat top, he come moving up with me, gonna wave goodbye some little old suit. a pill, I put it in my tank, gon' beat him to the toe. Morning sirens was a state patrol, so I let out my wings and I blew my horn. Bye-bye, New Jersey, I'll become airborne, and you can't catch me, no. No, you can't catch me. If you get too close, you know I'm gone. If you get too close, you know I'm gone. You get too close, you know I'm gone. Like a cool breeze. Thank you.
Rock and Roll Tonight will return with Walter Egan, a tribute to Muddy Waters, Stephen Stills, and Graham Nash. Here is Walter Egan with Full Moon Fire on Rock and Roll Tonight.
I once was a fresh young kid, nothing could drag me down. I lived in love while I did, no one could turn me around. I laughed and I joked with my friends. They don't suspect the thing. Alone in the light of the moon, a change comes over me. I can't stand this goodness, beating my dog inside. Look at the nighttime sky, you fool, it's a full moon fire. After there's no use in that, there's something. I just try to play it loose, be cool, but it's getting strange. I know it won't be long before the world can see. Alone in the light of the moon, I'm mad, I can't compete. I can't stand this lunacy, feeding my dark desire. Look at the nighttime sky. It's a full moon fire. Memory Lane, a little song we had out back in '78 called Magnet and Steel.
Rock and Roll Tonight returns with more from Walter Egan, Willie Dixon, and a tribute to Muddy Waters.
Little tune we like to call Hot Summer Night.
Rock and Roll Tonight will have more from Stephen Stills, Graham Nash, and a special tribute to Muddy Waters.
That's right. Yeah. Everybody having a good time so far? the prices, right? All right, this is also from our new album. It's our new single on Backstreet Records. This is called You Are the Star of My Heart. I walked the lonely highway, a victim in the dark, with nothing coming my way, just a broken heart. I looked for help to heaven, to guide me through the night, and then I saw you shining, then I saw your light. You were my star, shine on me, deep in my heart, shine on me, and we won't ever part, for you are the star of my heart. Is anything he said it? A man that's lost his way. He stumbles in the darkness, searching for the day. Try to find direction, goes from left to right. Needs to start to guide him, on in the night. You were my star, shine on me, deep in my heart, shine on me, and we won't ever part. You are the star of my heart. Starlight, star bright, my star tonight. It is you, little star, as you say, from above that makes me feel alright. You are my star, shine on me, deep in my heart, shine on me, and we won't ever part, for you are the star of my heart. Starlight, star bright, my star tonight. It is you, little star, as you say, from above that makes me feel alright. I walk the lonely highway, a victim in the dark, with nothing coming my way, just a broken heart. Looking for help to heaven, to guide me through the night. And I saw you shine, then I saw your light. You were my star, shine on me, deep in my heart, shine on me, and we won't ever part. You are the star, you are my star, shine on me, deep in my heart, shine on me. You are my star, shine on me, deep in my heart, shine on me, shine on me, shine on me, shine
Rock and Roll Tonight will be back with Willie Dixon, Stephen Stills, and Graham Nash. Sometimes recognition takes a while to catch up with achievement. In Willie Dixon's case, it took far too long. Willie's contributions as a composer, singer, and producer of the urban blues are second to none. His influence on rock and roll bands has been equally as important. From Willie, the Rolling Stones got the Little Red Rooster, Cream got Spoonful, Led Zeppelin and Jeff Beck got You Shook Me, the Allman Brothers and Johnny Rivers got Seventh Son, and the Doors got Backdoor Man.
close tonight, squeeze you tight, and make you cry for me both day and night. Feel the sick, raise the dead, make your little girls talk out of your head. More. Heal the sick and raise the dead. Make your little girls talk out of your head. I'm the one. Yes, I'm the one. Well, I'm the one they call the seventh son.
Rock and Roll Tonight has been brought to you in part by Molson, Canada's name and beer since 1786. Brewers of Molson Malt.
I would like to make a tribute to a fellow that kept the blues going when everybody had turned the blues loose. And he passed, and suppose we give this tribute to a fellow that done so much for me and so much for you. And he done in fact, he done the first tune that I ever had recorded and had many other people to do this tune. Suppose we give a tribute to Muddy Waters. And this is the first song of mine that Muddy Waters done. This tune is called the Hoochie Coochie Man. Gypsy woman told my mama before I was born, I got a boy child coming, gonna be a son of a gun, gonna make these pretty women jump and shout. The world wanna know what kind of child you're gonna hear. Everybody knows I'm here. Well, I'm the hoochie coochie man. Everybody knows I'm here. Oh, the seventh down. Oh, the seventh day. Oh, the seventh month down. Seven doctors say he was born for good luck. Can't you see? I got $700. Oh, just let me. Everybody knows I am. I love you, Jenny. Everybody knows I am. Gypsy woman told my mama, ooh, what a boy. What make a mean woman, but drive the child for joy, you know, yeah. Everybody knows I'm here. And I'm the hoochie coochie man. Everybody knows I'm here. Gypsy woman told my mama before I was born, got a boy child coming, gonna be a son of a gun, gonna make pretty women jump and shout. Well, wanna know why the kind of dog you yeah. Everybody knows I'm here. Well, I'm the hoochie coochie man. Everybody knows that I'm here.
Willie Dixon.
Doctor said we were born for good love, and that
Edward G. Robinson stars in tonight's first feature on The Late Show, UMC, Operation Heartbreak, coming up next on ITV.
mess with me, but you know I'm here. Everybody knows I'm here. Well, you know I'm the hoochie coochie man. Everybody knows I'm here.